I can stay and find some other nice people who will like me and accept me for who I am.
What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego.
Trusting your spirit, yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
We back. Ghost Town. It's crack. The Vampire Street. Let me get fixed up. About to talk about some stuff. On the Vampire Street. Yeah. Testing 1, 2. Is this thing on? Okay. The Vampire Street. Welcome, guys and ghouls. Another Vampire Street. We about to go in. Finally settled down. Back. Oh, this internet might be garbage. Can y'all hear me? This might not work. Man, they be trying to fuck up my vampire streams. Can y'all hear me? Because I hate this. This shit looks choppy. Yeah, this makes me. Why is this internet have to be so garbage, man? The Vampire Street. Yeah. Oh, there's something on my head. The Vampire Street. Y'all gotta smash the like button. We don't get started until we hit the appropriate numbers for how long we've been on. This is the Vampire Street. So if I gotta sacrifice my sleep, I need to sacrifice from all the people's army. That's an engagement. What do you mean? Wait till I see the lady shooter. Where you see her at? On the Vampire Street. What female would fit through? Yeah, how do you see the lady shooter though? So you have a picture. I am the Undertaker. Yo, yeah, I think YouTube is fucking with our channel. I'm about to go, man, I'm about to go ham on YouTube. How the hell are we at 12 likes? Like, is this reality? Smash the like button. I'm trying to do a test. I feel like YouTube is slacking. People ain't getting notifications. We gotta get this shit cracking. The Vampire Street. Let's see how long Triple G ducked Jermall. Betty ducks him the rest of the year in spite of training for Canelo. They ready, let's go. All right, let's do the roll call. And I'm going to jump right into it. I don't know how long it's going to be. Oh, I'm a bit tired, but I'm a vampire, so let's get it. We'll see where it takes us. It really depends on the engagement, like always. Yeah, you're not the first sort of person that said that. Some people get, you guys got to leave comments and stuff because I don't know what the hell YouTube does, but I think if you don't leave comments and you just watch videos and stuff, it doesn't think you want to fuck with the channel anymore. Roll call, let's get it. Vegas, Garden City, Kansas, we working out here. Dallas, Texas, Dallas working. H-Town. Hey, 510 Town Business. Back up in this, and we back to business. Vancouver, Washington. I dislike my guy, simple. What does that mean? 414 Milwaukee, Hawthorne, California, DC, New York, Seattle, Oakland. Now, if you notice, I'm in another hotel, but I'm back home in the Bay Area. You guys will learn to respect my hustle. New York City, Buffalo, New York, 702 West Side. 256 Alabama. Man, I live out of a fucking suitcase damn near. I'm always like on the move. This shit is crazy. We working. I'm be leaving again, man. You know how I do for the squad. You think, man, just that's what I'm saying. You think all this is for play? No way. Sunderland, Sweden. Ego getting good, brother. Eating good on the gram, about to get fat, brother. Nope. I'm not gonna get fat. If I start getting fat, I'm gonna get that clenbuterol. I'm gonna start whatever meldonium. I'm about to be on all that thing. Fuck it. Y'all don't even know what I do to y'all. I'm about to get beef and clenbuterol. Mix that. Hold on. Bars. Let's get it. 209, home of the stock and slap. They said Team Diaz. Let's get it. You saw how Broner got mad at Fred? Nah. What happened? Y'all be asking me all these. I don't see shit. I don't be on YouTube like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's like, yeah, goddamn it, why didn't you do a Lou DeBella video? I didn't see I seen Lou. I interviewed him myself. If I didn't interview him, then I might not have seen it. Shit. I don't be on YouTube like y'all be on YouTube. I work on YouTube. You know what I mean? I get sick of it. I'm uploading my own shit. I worry about me, people. Like you said, people be thinking I'm playing. Like, I'm not. I ain't even trying to like do no Floyd Mayweather shit. Like I really don't be watching a lot of shit. A lot of times people like when I be seeing little Eddie Hearn interviews, people send me a lot of that. I don't just be. I don't know you be. I don't know you lost to. I don't just be on. Our channel is bad. Man, you already know. That's what I'm saying. I don't need to be on a million other channels. I don't know who you be. I don't know you lost to. What? Broner called him a bitch ass nigga because he said the fight was a I don't know you be on the I ain't seen none of that. I ain't never seen that. When did this happen? Ego, I love your videos and content, my dude. You are truly the best. Man, I'm just working. That's why you see I'm still not back at home because I'm grinding. I will grind. You know what I'm saying? All the love y'all show, all the super chats. I'm not just sitting here living high on the hog and not trying to work. We building the empire. Broner's Broner. I ain't seen it. He's gonna do whatever he does. He called Leonard Ellaby a bitch ass nigga. So, man, I think he called my dude Ness from the BOXINGEGO. I don't know. He always be doing shit like that. To be honest, he ain't never called me that. But anyway, let's talk about the Charlo situation. Let me turn the music down because I want y'all to hear my vocals. Listen. Y'all already know. Shout out to Eric Bledsoe. He said, let's see it. Listen. I don't know if staying in hotels makes you thirstier, but I've been thirsty as fuck. Like crazy. Maybe it's because I've been moving around. Ego, I predicted it's 2 years on your channel. What? You predicted what? 2 years? Charlo twins scare me. They got a few screws loose. Nah, I think, honestly, I think it's from fans. Like, the fans don't be giving them their credit and stuff, so they probably just be acting like, fuck it. Ugh. I feel it. I relate. You know what I'm saying? But listen. Hey, we got to get boxing back, man. Triple G is a good fighter. Let's see it. I'm like, I posted something, and I really mean what I say. I don't just be posting shit for the fuck of it. I don't post shit so the Charlos can like it. I don't post shit so Spence could like it, or Crawford, or Lomachenko. I post what I feel. You know what I'm saying? It's not for people to like. People are going to like it or they're not going to like it, right? You know what I mean? I'm not doing, see, some of y'all be saying, oh, you're on Wilder's payroll and all this dumb shit. I'm not doing none of this for that. Because let y'all tell it, Joshua's the A side. So wouldn't I want to be on his payroll and just get, you know what I'm saying? If I'm finna dick ride somebody, pause, then why wouldn't I dick ride the guy with more money? That's what y'all talk about. You know what I'm saying? If I'm on someone's payroll, why wouldn't I be on the A side payroll? Because I don't do shit for that. I don't do shit. I don't do shit based on I want the fighters to relate or feel. I do what I really feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm pure. Saturday boxing card was motherfucking exciting. Absolutely. That was a good card, man. You know what? You know what I was happy for? I was happy for Tank because he had that last performance. He didn't really look that great. Well, it's not even that he didn't look great. It's he didn't look great for Tank standards. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, LeBron James could have 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and score 21 points in the finals. And that's not doing good. You know what I'm saying? Because LeBron can triple doubles, 41 points, things like that. You know what I mean? So for LeBron, see, that's the world is unfair, people. You know what I mean? So guys like Floyd Mayweather or guys who are elite or supposed to be elite, they're gonna get criticized harder. Shooter, help me approve some comments too, because I want to really focus on the narration and narrative. So shooters, whoever we got, I know we have J-Dog in here. Please help me approve comments. I'm trying to approve some as I see, but I really want to focus on touching down with tapping in with y'all, because I didn't, man. I've been on the move, man. Like, I was in the airport all day, so I couldn't really. I put out some videos, but I ain't been like just one-on-one with you guys. But great card, and for the Fonseca fight, Tank didn't look like Tank. You know what I mean? So I was happy for him that he looked sharp. He became champion again, of course. The other thing is Triple G. Someone said Triple G finna get beat like a teenage dick. And I'm done. Y'all tripping. Y'all ain't even let me build up to the Triple G Charlo dialogue. Y'all saying crazy stuff. That's funny. Yeah, I was happy. You know, I was happy. Like, I was happy for Tank because he looked like okay or whatever on the Mayweather-McGregor card. That's supposed to be this big, huge, high-profile card. And versus Fonseca, a guy no one's really heard of, he didn't look his sharpest. So, you know what I mean? You would expect to see him look sharper. And then, I mean, I was happy for the Charlos because they're an emerging player at middleweight. So I want to see them do well. Hugo Centeno Jr., that's my dude. Just wasn't his night. Wasn't his night. You know what I'm saying? Nothing more can be said. Nothing less. And I was happy for the main event, both of them. I was happy for Broner Vargas because it was almost like a crossroads fight. You know what I'm saying? And then people had it in their mind like it's going to be bad for the loser to get another high profile fight. But seeing how it ended in a draw, it's actually, it helps both of them. You know what I mean? In a crossroad type of fight, it helps them both because neither one of them can get shitted on for the performance, and neither one of them technically lost. You know what I mean? It's a half win, half loss, or draw. So I was happy for that because I didn't really. Jesse Vargas is a good dude. I've interviewed him several times. He was focused. You know what I mean? He's had some changing of trainers and stuff, but you know, I didn't want to see him just get, you know what I mean? Oh, you lost to Bradley, you lost to Pacquiao, you lost to Broner, you know what I mean? And then get mixed in with the shuffle, like let's say Josecito Lopez or something. You know what I mean? Where you don't really know when he's fighting anymore, stuff like that. And then the same thing with Broner. This was kind of like a must win, and even though he didn't technically win, some people thought he won. And even as a draw, it doesn't set him back like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was happy. I was happy for the main event. I don't really know. Watching it live is different. From the live view, I think Broner fights are hard, bro. It's like real hard to score because I thought Broner was winning, but then it's weird. Like I don't know what it is. Like the pacing is weird. You know what I mean? Like where he'll take, like he almost stopped Jesse Vargas. Be clear. I seen Vargas more hurt than I seen Broner more hurt. That's probably not good English. I could do 500, set up a PayPal account. What y'all doing, side bets and shit? But the only thing that makes Broner fights harder is because he almost stopped Jesse Vargas. Let's say round 9, I think it was. Vargas looked like he was starting to wilt, and he was getting hurt and retreating a bit. And Broner had a good round. And I remember they showed Errol Spence on the Jumbotron. And he just like smiling, and like because Broner's one of his boys or whatever. And then the very next round, he didn't really do as much as I expected. Like you had the man like hurt. I expected you to jump on him a little bit more, like be the bully. When Broner was bullying, he was getting off. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't understand why go back to a comfortable pace when you had him badly hurt. And then the 12th round, it looked like he kind of took that off. So I don't know. Just that type of stuff makes it hard. You know what I mean? Makes it hard to score because Jesse Vargas was doing good the first 2 rounds. Then you had rounds like the round after he hurt, the 10th or whatever, and the 12th. You know what I'm saying? A couple rounds in there could have been some swing round, whatever. So sets up a rematch. You know what I mean? They could never do a rematch and make some money in it. But no one's stock plummeted from that fight. Now, let's talk about what you guys see in the title. Because I don't know how long this is going to be. I got to get this out. Listen, you fans have to stop being so damn afraid, scared. I know. I get it. You don't want to see your favorite fighters lose or people you like watching or whatever. But shit, if I had to see my favorite fighter of all time, Roy Jones, get knocked out on multiple occasions, then I don't give a fuck who y'all. I want to see all y'all fighters get knocked out. Because I was young when he got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I got to see him get knocked out, then anybody can get it. It's the nature of the beast. You know what I'm saying? You got to get off that. You got to get over that. Fighters get knocked out. Niggas get knocked out every day, B. Like, it comes with the game. You know what I mean? Fix that fucking hat. Nope. Why? Listen, honestly, Kenneth, as a grown man to grown man, I mean, if you're up this late, I'm gonna assume you're a grown man. Otherwise, it's past your bedtime. Like in the midst of just a calm boxing talk, like why do you care about a man's hat? Fix your fucking hat. Like what? Like I just don't get some of you, like, you know what I'm saying? And there's days where I'm like turned up and like I'm just being real. Like I wasn't even like turned up in this stream. I'm just having a real heart-to-heart boxing conversation. You know what I mean? These dudes listen, I guess they show me love at these fights, and between that and fix your fucking hat and all that, I guess I must be Insta famous and YouTube famous because y'all seem to be really concerned with me. Anyway, y'all gotta stop being so afraid, man. The vampires. Y'all gotta stop being so afraid for a fighter to lose or to look bad or whatever you guys are fearful. There's some good ass fights out here, and like I feel like for the first time in boxing, the fans got more power than we've had in recent. You know what I mean? From Don King era to Bob Arum to before, you know what I mean? Up until recently, the promoters, trainers, they could feed us whatever we want. They can stall us out on Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, you know what I mean? All this type of stuff. Now we got the fucking juice. We got the power. We got the Meldonium. We got the Vibranium. We got the Clin. We got the Clenbuterol. We got the juice. You know what I mean? And it's just there's some scragglers who still don't want to see the best fight. You know, Joshua Wilder. Like all of a sudden, me, out of all people, I've never gave Joshua flack for anything up until this Wilder situation. Nothing that I can remember. I picked him to beat Klitschko. I picked him to beat everybody that he's fought. I picked him to beat Parker. I picked him to beat Klitschko. And then obviously the Dominique Brazils and Charlo. You know what I mean? Of course, I picked him to beat them, right? Never said one bad word about this man that I could think of. Like that was just like, you know what I mean? I have a little criticism like, oh, hey, he looks too muscle bound. Like he should stop coming in higher weight, but never said nothing. Now all of a sudden they say, "Oh, you hate Joshua, you hate the UK." Like what? Like what is going on, man? And it's all from fear. Hold on, let me get a tissue. And it all stems from fear, people. Nah, you said I picked Wilder to beat Joshua. I do too, but I'm not talking about. I'm talking about fight assignments that are done deal, like fights he's had or been signed up to fight, not future fights that they can't negotiate. But listen, y'all got to get off it. Now I see him already doing it with Triple G and Charlo. Listen, just hear me out. We can do a hot seat right now. If this don't make sense, I'm gonna try to make it a crystal clear. So if everybody's listening, because I want people to listen, so we know we have real hot seats. Can everyone just give me that commitment? If you're ready to just hear this out and see if it makes sense, then just say ready. If you're ready to just hear this talking point or whatever, all you have to do is say ready. All right, Eric Bledsoe ready. That's one. Yasmin says preach. Yosef says he ready. Black Jesus is ready. Passive still okay. So we got some people who are ready for it. Now listen. If we as boxing fans have already suffered and watched Triple G up until his last 3 fights fight the likes of Gabe Rosado, who's solid, but he was a 54-pounder at the time, moving up to 60. Ashita, a 54-pounder, moving up to 60. Kell Brook, a welterweight, moving up 2 divisions without acclimating. And it had been a couple fights since the Sean Porter fight, which was at that time the best guy he had stepped in with, right? Adama, Where the fuck is Gregor's Proska been? Like, you know what I'm saying? Gregor's, he lost after that Golovkin fight too, FYI. But anyway, if we sat through Matthew Macklin and Daniel Gill, where's Daniel Gill been? Didn't that dude Quinlan knock him out? And then lose and get knocked out by Chris Eubank or something? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, who are these people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the grand scheme of things, Daniel Gill lost to Darren Barker. Darren Barker got slept by Sergio Martinez. So, like, you know, it's not just about triangle theories. And then Golovkin's toughest fights, he arguably didn't win him, like, across the board. Like, for example, Mayweather. Okay, you could say Castillo or Maidana or whatever. That's the fight people bring up that Floyd arguably lost, or De La Hoya. Okay, but even without all those fights, even if that's how you feel, which I thought Floyd won those fights, but even if you didn't feel that way, I could still think of credible victories from Floyd that there is indisputable. He beat Shane Mosley, getting rocked or not. Zab Judah. Who else is there? Ricky Hatton. There was a stoppage. Victor Ortiz, Canelo. Like, he beat all those guys cleanly. And you look at Triple G's resume, and then this is the worst part about it. People say, oh, you're hating. Why would I hate by telling you facts? In my opinion, Triple G, the best names he has on his resume, the top two names, he arguably, to some people, didn't beat. You know what I mean? And that's Canelo and Jacobs. He doesn't have one win of a guy who people thought may be able to beat him, where he beat him so, you know what I'm saying, convincingly, so decisively. You get what I'm saying? Daniel Sanchez is talking nothing. Danny Jacobs is a Kell Brook, overhyped from a Triple G loss. Man, whatever. Like, you don't know shit about boxing. I really should put you in the hot seat and demonstrate, because you just talking stupid. Take that American flag off. You care more about foreign fighters than you do American fighters. Take that fucking flag off your thing. Fake ass patriot. You ain't Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? You probably had nothing good to say about any of American fighters. And you're talking about, oh, he's overhyped from a Triple G loss. I was at the fight. You wasn't there, B. I was there, and I thought Jacobs won. And listen, you guys, you motherfuckers is trapped in a motherfucker, because there are several. I talked to Joey Spencer. I talked to Peter Quillen. I seen an interview with Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., Canelo. There was a ton of people that said Jacobs won the fight. So you can't say, oh, it's black people, the black channel. You know what I'm saying? You can't say this or that. It's a mixture of different people that all said Jacobs won. Jacobs thinks he won. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you guys are trapped when it comes to that. Either way, he looked way more human than anything else than his past fights because of his level of competition. But anyway, the bottom line is this. It's like, you guys got to get over your fears. This is the part that I told you, hey, stay ready. I'm going to bring it all together for you guys. When Triple G were to fight Willie Monroe and Dominique Wade, we just accepted that. You know what I mean? We just whatever, and we filled up those venues. Now there's some killers at 160 who all want a piece of Triple G, and now you got fans saying they're not worth it, they're not worthy. This person fighting bums, Charlo's fighting bums to get up. Oh, he just wants money. No. We're not playing this game, because you didn't care when Willie Monroe got an opportunity. So you mean to tell me Willie Monroe? And I ain't got no issue with Willie Monroe. Yeah, I know, dude. But you mean to tell me Willie Monroe was more deserving than Charlo? Oh, Charlo doesn't have it. What has he done at middleweight? What? Okay. What did Kell Brook do at middleweight? He was a welterweight. What did Kell Brook do at welterweight? Go right now. Family Feud, speed round. What did Kell Brook do at welterweight? Listen. What did Kell Brook do at welterweight? See, if Charlo ain't done nothing, then what did Kell Brook do? What did Vanes Martirosyan do at welterweight or middleweight? See, you got me. I'm thinking of welterweight, so you got me saying welterweight. What did Vanes Martirosyan do at middleweight? What has Vanes Martirosyan did in the last 2 years? So all these dumbass excuses are horrible. Kell Brook beat Sean Porter at 147, not middleweight. So once again, you guys have to learn to listen. I said, what did Kell Brook do at middleweight, not who he be at welterweight? That's like me saying, hey, what have you done since high school? You tell me what you did as a toddler. That is not even answering the question. Vanes can box. Who gives a shit? There's a lot of guys that can box. I know a motherfucker work at Little Caesar. He know how to box up pizza. What the fuck are you talking about? Vanes can box. So Triple G should just fight a bunch of guys from 154 or below because they can box. Get the man. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the type of fanfare we have. Motherfuckers talking about Vanes can box. Yeah, okay. He can also get boxed because Demetrius Andrade did it. Right? Charlo beat him. You talking about Vanes can box? That's cool. See, listen, I don't have like the thing is Vanes. It's the whole situation. It's 2-year layoff. He's coming off a loss. He hasn't fought at 160. On top of all of those other deficits, you got to throw in he didn't know if he was actually getting the fight because they were pursuing Jaime Munguia, pursuing Gary Spike O'Sullivan, pursuing different options like that, trying to figure out the IBF Derevchenko situation. So he has to, at best, maybe train thinking he might have some of the fight. But either way, he doesn't have a full camp. So on top of everything else I just said, he doesn't have a full camp. Like that's not right. Even if you push the date back, I would respect it more. Like say, you know what? We're trying to fight Canelo in September. We'll fight you in June. So you can have a full camp at the very least. At the very least. If we're going to fight you with all those other deficits and things like ticks against you, that's fair. You know, to me, that's fair. You already got a million other things against you. Maybe not May 5th. Maybe how about the end of May? You know what I'm saying? Just something so he has adequate camp. You get what I'm saying? But nope. Business as usual. So, yeah. To me, the vampire's dream. Yeah, it's just all things considered with Vanes. It's the whole thing, everything. You know what I mean? Lost, never fought at the weight, not ranked at the weight. You're passing up guys who are actual middleweights, like Derevchenko, who's trying to get you stripped. He on that Chris Brown. I just want to see you strip, right? I just want to see you strip. Hey, he on that Chris Brown. Oh my gosh. Derevchenko, I just want to see you strip, Derevchenko said he's trying to get you stripped. You know what I mean? See, that's another. Dude said Triple G should have waited and fought Billy Joe Saunders. I wouldn't have no problem with that. Shout out to Sacramento, my backyard. I spent a lot of time in Sacramento growing up. I have a lot of family out there. Shout out to Mac Rose, Citrus Heights, Natomas, Elk Grove, Lincoln, Watt. Let's get it, man. But listen, y'all got to stop with these Charlo excuses. Morning from London. Shout out to the UK. We working. You got to stop. Because listen, let's play a game. Me versus y'all. Name an excuse why Charlo don't deserve Golovkin, and I'll shoot it out the water right now. I don't even know what y'all going to say, but I'm ready. Let's go. Shout out to Bill Staff, $2 super chat. His mandatory is 32 with only 12 wins. So why not fight him? Fight him. He's an amateur pedigree, and he has a good knockout ratio based on who he's fought so far. So throw out an excuse. Name one excuse why Charlo, he's disrespectful. That's what Abel said. That's horrible. That's easy. Because Curtis Stevenson had a casket with your name on it. So he got to fight you. So that don't even make sense. How can Curtis Stevenson talk greasy, but then if Charlo says, yeah, give me Triple G. Give me Triple G. Shout out to Ego from South Sac. South Sac, I see y'all. 916, I see y'all. North, you know it's NorCal. We represent. Another terrible excuse is Charlo needs to fight Andrade or Jacobs first. Yeah, see, let's talk about that. The Black Murderers Row. Research it. I got so hyped. I choked on my spit. I've been so thirsty lately. Listen. Research the Black Murderers Row. Shout out to Young Gun TV. Exactly. Daniel Sanchez donated $2 and then he flipped me off with an emoji. Get him the fuck up out of here. And I'm keeping the money. We don't do no refunds. That's to do with the Patriot flag. Get him out of here. He already said something stupid earlier. Because I noticed because he has that flag and I told him to take the flag down. Thank you, J-Dog. And thank you for the donation, dummy. How you gonna donate to talk shit and then get blocked? And I keep your money. Ain't no refunds. I got about $250. Just deboed you. Anyway, who does that? Who tips somebody and then fuck you? Who does that? But whatever. They pay to hate on me. That hey, I must be the greatest. Like, I must be the greatest to have done this YouTube boxing shit. It's just what it is. Because they pay to hate on me just to get attention. That's, like, really think about that. And he's not the first person. This has happened a couple times on the channel. If you look, just go watch the past live streams. They pay to hate. That's crazy. But, hey, shit. Whatever. But listen, every excuse you name why Charlo, how tall are you, Ego? You look real big in your NY interviews. You seen Ego sighting or something? I'm bigger than most of these dudes. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight in every state. They featherweights. I get to tech and make you levitate. Bars. Hold on. Let me stop. Bill Staff 12. $5 super chat. Thank you. Big Triple G fan. He should move on from Canelo and forget Billy Joe. He only fights people Triple G already beat. He should fight Charlo. I want to see a war. Yeah, man. See, this is, you know what? This is respectful. Shout out to Tony Montega. $5 super chat. Thank you. Triple G's next fight is Biz. I don't know what Biz means. Look, they didn't let him take a fight before Nello. That's why Nello Sus is retro, so he can fight in September. Montega King Goon of NYC. Damn. He on his Takashi shit. He said he's the king of New York. But yeah, man. I mean, this shit is crazy. Big drama show, but the guy who's most likely that we haven't seen you fight, that is most likely to give you a big drama show, right? The guy is most likely to give you a big drama show they're trying to make excuses not to fight him, like the fans. You know what I'm saying? So that whole regime of fans is fucking fake. If the fans said they like, hey, no, big drama show, and Charlo's looking like he might have some work for the big drama show, he might be able to contribute to the drama show. Win, lose, or draw, it looks that way. He got youth on his side. Yes, I talked to Errol Spence. He said the same thing. He has agility. He's big for the weight, tall, power, attitude. You know what I'm saying? So I thought y'all like big drama show. Now all of a sudden y'all don't like big drama show. It's a big business show. Like, this shit is fake. But and the worst part about it is Triple G's team, they definitely criticized Canelo for taking business. And no, Amir Khan is business fight. Okay. So why are you chasing Canelo? He's arguably cheating, maybe cheating, we don't know, whatever. But he's suspended. Why is your whole career revolving around what the fuck he does? That's why Canelo posted that when they put that fucking, we have a secret ingredient. It's called hard work. You know what I mean? When they did that commercial, Canelo was all in the comment section. And he's talking about, I know you miss me. He chasing checks. Well, then don't knock the next man for doing it. Listen, how am I going to get, that's like me saying, oh, some YouTube channel, they're using certain titles for clickbait, and then I do it. What does that make me? Then I should just shut up and just use the titles if I was down to do it. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that if I'm in the same position I would do, then what you tripping for? Like, how are you gonna be like, oh, fucking Dante, he's putting this in his titles. He says fight report, full fight. You know what I'm saying? And then I start doing the same thing. You know, it just doesn't make sense. Why would I criticize the next person for doing something that I'm willing to do myself? You know what I'm saying? It just, that don't make sense to me. Where I'm from, it's called inconsistent, wishy-washy. And y'all already started with these fucking excuses, man. Listen, you guys are trapped. There's nothing you could do. Everything starts from now. There's nothing you could do. It's too late. This is the vampire stream. Ego's army's too strong. The media is too strong. You're stuck. Tony Montaga, Triple G, $5 super chat, Shmoney Gang. Triple G don't want Charlo smoke, but Canelo people won't let him. Damn, this shit's moving fast. Won't let him take a fight. He could lose, and AB should never fight under Mayweather Promotions. He talked this draw. Fuck the Triple G Canelo rematch. Let that shit go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why even chase it? Like, why chase that? Why not chase Charlo down? And see, listen, it's kind of like all this stuff, man. This is all like Wilder Joshua. Someone says we need a definitive winner, but if somebody has a black cloud that they might be cheating, is that a definitive winner? If people have it in their mind that this person is or was cheating, does that give you the definitive winner? I'm shooting down all arguments. Any argument that you throw at me, I can shoot it down. I've studied for this. I've studied for this test. We need undisputed. Canelo has no belts. So whether he fights Canelo again or not, it's not going to be undisputed through Canelo. That's why Abel made that dumbass comment. What comment? What are you talking about? Tony Montaga, $2 super chat. He don't want Charlo smoke. Hashtag shook ones. Hey, y'all tripping. Canelo is money. Billy Joe Saunders is for undisputed. But I'm not trying. Listen, I'm not trying to hear this Billy Joe Saunders shit. Because if you really care, like, listen, if you really cared about undisputed, you actually had an avenue. Like, I'll admit, Billy Joe Saunders looked like he didn't want to fight him at one point. But then he's changed that. He got bad feedback from it. People were calling him Billy Ho. and all types of shit like that. And then now he switched up, and now he's like, I got me pinned. I want a couple things me way and all that. Now he's been like talking shit to Triple G. So when Oscar said, "Oh, if you fight Billy Joe Saunders, you ain't fighting Canelo," Triple G Triple G. You know what? Triple G's becoming Amir Khan. You know what I'm saying? He's becoming Amir Khan, where he's allowing somebody else to dictate to dictate his career and where it goes and how fast it moves. You should never do that. I don't wait for, I'm not waiting for nobody. The game don't wait. I'm from a place like the Bay. You got to have your head on a swivel. The game don't wait. You know what I'm saying? Of course you want that bag. Everybody wants that bag. Everybody wants to get the bag, but the thing is, like, why wait? You know what I mean? Why wait for somebody else's shit? Because now you fuck around and waited. You fuck around and waited, and then you still didn't even get the fight because Canelo failed his drug test. And now, if anything, it got pushed back. You know what I'm saying? This is what Amir Khan did, trying to chase down Floyd. Oh, yeah, I think I could beat Floyd. Like, you did all that. You still never fought Floyd to this day. Meanwhile, a motherfucker who doesn't even box fought Floyd. And Maidana, I see him at the fights. He looking Campbell's thick and chunky suit. You know what I'm saying? He ate off the Mayweather checks. You know what I mean? I just seen him 2 days ago. Or whenever, Saturday. And Maidana been eating good. Y'all telling me I'm about to get fat. Maidana's chilling. I gave Triple G a pass until he signed to fight Vanes Monterosa. I mean, it is what it is. I might cover it though, just because it's a fight and it's in my state. Not too hard to get to. Just covers for you guys. But yeah, you can't wait around. And Billy Joe Saunders, they were in negotiations, but they pulled out. Remember, they said Triple G, he took wear and tear from the Jacobs fight, so he's resting. You know what I mean? So you can't listen. I don't think Triple G's team anticipated this because for so long they felt like they were the avoided ones. The hunter is now the hunted. You know what I mean? 4 years ago, after Proska and Rosado and stuff, there were not this many people calling out Golovkin. But obviously people feel they see some wrinkles and things they can exploit since the Kell Brook fight, Jacobs fight, Canelo fight. Who did you have winning, Broner, Vargas, Ego? I thought it was a fair call. It could have been a draw. I thought Broner was winning it, but I got to watch it again because there's some tooth and nail type of moments. You know what I'm saying? And like Broner, I don't know what it is, but like, it's like you look at Floyd Mayweather, and I'm not trying to compare him because obviously they fight different, whatever. But Floyd Mayweather, once he gets going, you can't really, like, put it this way. Have you noticed this is why Floyd is a master? Like, really, like look at Money Mayweather, right? Name somebody who fought Floyd and they gave him a scare late in the fight. Late. Name one person where they gave him in the championship round, 6th, 7th round, past that. You know what I'm saying? They gave him a scare. I can't think of one person in the Money Mayweather stage. All of the shit he's had was in the first half of fights. Like the Maidana when he cracked Floyd good and knocked his fake tooth out. That was like the 3rd round or something. When did Cotto hurt him late or do anything? Cotto's best rounds were early. I don't remember Cotto doing anything. That's Mayweather start pulling away. Y'all just saying shit. When did Cotto started looking horrible and he almost got stopped in the 12th round? You guys don't watch boxing. I'm not saying it like I know everything, but you guys clearly don't watch boxing. One person says Cotto, now everyone's saying Cotto. Cotto didn't do shit in the second half. That's why he lost the fight. He did his best work was in the front of that fight. Ryan Gosling Jr. follow super chat. Thank you. Yo, Ego, who would you rather smash? Danny Garcia's sisters, his girl, or Wilder's girl? And what's up with them ego caps? I'm taking Danny Garcia's girl, stupid fire. Yeah, I'm definitely in the industry, so I'm not answering that. That's disrespectful. One, Wilder will probably knock me out if I talk about his girl. Danny's smaller than me, but that's still disrespectful. And then Danny's sisters are not even grown. So, yeah, I'll definitely be on To Catch a Predator. So I'm definitely not picking them. Man, y'all tripping. I don't know if it's a vampire stream or what. Y'all trying to have me on TCAP, To Catch a Predator and shit. Me, yeah, we're them Sinaji twins. I'll be waiting this shit. Hi, I'm Chris Hansen. Like, oh shit. I'm holding my junk. Hey, bro, who the fuck is you? Like, what are you doing here, Chris Hansen? What are you doing here? Man, I was trying to help the twins with their homework. Like, y'all some fucking pedophiles or some shit, bro. I'm gonna go on Megan's Law and look for your username. Fuck you mean. Y'all tripping. They like 12 or something. Sweet 6. Didn't they just have a Sweet 16? So said Takashi shit. Hey, y'all tripping. I'm a grown ass man. I'm not messing with no little preteens and shit. Y'all tripping. Y'all want me to catch a predator. They found a new way to hate on me. They want me. They try to have a statutory case on me. Like, fucking Ego keeps coming with them fire videos. He keeps coming with them fire videos. How can we stop him? Set him up with a minor. Hey, y'all try to get me out the game that bad. I don't fall for that. I don't fall for like minors, man, let me stop. Hey, I almost spit this water out. Somebody put some funny shit. Yeah, I know. J-Dog said, the feds is watching. Niggas plotting to get me while I survive. Come on, picture the possibilities. Yeah, man. Y'all trying to catch stats. And don't say I brought this shot. I was talking about Charlos and all types of shit. Y'all brought up some little girl. Had me in the police precinct trying to explain myself. Fuck no. Sound like Chris Tucker in Rush Hour. The little girl. What little girl? The little girl. The girl don't like you. Hell no. Anyway, I'm not talking about these boxers, girls and shit. But listen, Triple G demanded that someone stand up to him and fight him. And it's all this big drama, Mexican style. Listen, who better, like, stylistically, we've watched Jacobs, Canelo, and we haven't seen Billy Joe Saunders fight him, but we've seen how he fought David Lemieux. Stylistically, who has showed through history and the style of fight that they would be most willing to do the Mexican style with Golovkin at middleweight, top guys, right? Andrade, Jacobs, we already seen him, and he was boxing a bit on his toes. Canelo started moving way more than we've ever seen him move. Exactly. So why can we not see that Mexican style? See, this is where it comes to a head. Like, You promoted Mexican style. Okay, let's see it. Okay, Derevyanchenko, that's a good fight. Satisfies the mandatory. Let's see. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing but tough fights for Golovkin. Nothing but tough fights. Unless they find fights like Vanas Martirosyan. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't have no microwave in here. I got this leftover pizza. I'm gonna eat some cold pizza. I'm about to kill these. But yeah. What's up with the big drama show or Mexican style? I'm trying to see that. Charlo's been knocking fools out. I'm in the Bay Area. I'm in a hotel though. I stay working. What are Triple G's advantages over Charlo? Maybe his resume. No, actually, I don't know. Well, because he fought Jacobs and Canelo. I'm not saying his entire resume. Jesus ate my baby. You just been making stuff up this whole stream. How is his conditioning an advantage? When has Charlo ever showed stamina issues? He went 12 with Austin Tao. I was there. He wasn't there. So how you know that isn't it? The question was advantages. How you know conditioning is an advantage? That don't even make sense. Now you can say over Canelo, because Canelo has showed stamina issues in his career. But when did Charlo show he's not well conditioned? He motherfucker looks in shape. Went 12 with Austin Trout. What are you talking about? You think Triple G hits harder than Charlo? I don't know about that. See, listen. Some of y'all motherfuckers, I mean, I like that. I like that you watch boxing, but some of y'all motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing. It's crazy. Even when I was at the fight, like this, some dude was saying, Charlo, when you gonna go up to fight Charlo to Errol Spence? The video is on the page. Like, why were you like? Are you drunk? Like, what's good? Why would Errol Spence go fight his friends? You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? And he said Charlo was talking shit about Errol. Like, what? Ego, how does Charlo deal with Triple G's pressure? Do you think he can make Triple G retreat? I mean, can he make them? That remains to be seen because we have to watch them fight. I mean, I can't see, but there's nothing in boxing that is indestructible, meaning if you have it, no one can deal with it. That is impossible. I've seen Meldrick Taylor's faster than Chavez Jr. and he lost. Amir Khan is way faster than Danny Garcia and he lost. Manny Pacquiao is way faster than Juan Manuel Marquez and he lost. You know what I mean? Some of these guys lost by knockout, right? So that goes to show you that speed, there's a way to negate that. Power, there's a way to negate it. For example, what you could do if there's a guy who's powerful is try to drag him into deep waters where he's getting tired and he's not throwing as hard and he's fatiguing and go to the body and stuff like that. So by the second half of the fight, that power is reduced, right? So there's just different things you can do, but you can negate everything. Triple G is not, he's not a cyborg. He's not going to want to, he doesn't have a great defense. He's not going to want to walk through everybody's shots. He's not going to be able to walk through everybody's shots. Who, the way Charlo is hitting, it doesn't look like you would want to try to walk through his shots. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, Charlo has a very good jab. So that the type of power he has and his jab might be the ticket to warrant a dangerous fight for Golovkin. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he could possibly drive Golovkin back. Styles make fights. You got to have like let's say Willie Monroe. He stood his ground with Triple G, but he didn't have enough power to get Triple G's full respect. So that success was short-lived. Kell Brook, he had a skill, but he hadn't acclimated his body to a 160, so his body broke up and his eye fractured, got fractured. So he wasn't able to sustain it. So what happened to Mexican style? Y'all don't like Mexican style no more? Y'all gave up on that? As soon as Charlo started knocking out people and becoming a mandatory, now it's business style. Y'all don't like that no more? Now it's Armenian style with Vanes Monterosa. He's Armenian, right? I'm pretty sure. Y'all like that Armenian style better? What happened to Mexican style? Y'all like Armenian style? I'm just curious. No, I'm back in the Bay, but I'm in a hotel. This is crazy to me. Now all of a sudden, a million excuses. But you guys are trapped. Jermall doesn't deserve it. Well, the WBC says otherwise. Plus, you say he doesn't deserve it. Vanes does. Welterweight Kell Brook does. Adama did. Daniel Gill. I mean, honestly, as a real boxing fan, those fights would excite you more. Willie Monroe, Curtis Stevens, that would excite you more than Charlo Golovkin, honestly. Yo, Ego, we got Crawford, Spence, Thurman, Garcia, Porter. How do you think they would fare against the 140s from the late 70s, 80s? Duran, Leonard, Hearns, Benitez, Sterling. Well, honestly, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to focus in. I really want to talk about this Charlo Triple G situation. Like, I mean, I told you guys, for me, I'm not as big of a, like, fantasy person. I have to be in, like, a real mood for that. But it's not really, it can't happen. You know what I mean? Crawford can't now go back and fight Duran. So I'd rather talk about more current pressing issues. You know what I'm saying? Because we can go on all day about, you know what I mean, Pacquiao versus Duran or Sugar Ray, but there's no outcome. You know what I mean? The stuff like Charlo Triple G, there could be an outcome. Joshua Wilder, there could be an outcome. They just have to make it. You know what I'm saying? Ego, who has a higher work rate, Triple G or Charlo? I don't know. Because Triple G's work rate changes when he's in there with Danny Jacobs and Canelo. His work rate is much better against lesser opposition. You think he threw as many punches when he fought Jacobs and Canelo? He only I don't know if it was thrown or landed, but it was 8 body shots. Let's say landed. That's very low. But he stopped Matthew Macklin to the body. So obviously he was getting off better with body shots. Charlo needs to say fuck it and line up that Jacob Saunders fight. No, why y'all y'all want to pass for Triple G, and then when I bring this up, then y'all say I'm hating. I'm not hating. That's a fight that I would love to see. You know what I'm saying? And why should a guy work for something and then have to? He's on the WBC route. Golovkin has the WBC. He got it gifted to him by Canelo Alvarez. And now you're telling him he should just bounce that and fight Demetrius Andrade or Billy Joe Saunders or Jacobs. Why did he participate in these 2 eliminators or final and last eliminators and all these eliminators with the WBC if he's just going to hop out of line to go fight Boo Boo Andrade? None of those are bad fights, but I'm just saying, like, see, everybody says boxing is a business until it's their fighter. T Breeze, $5 super chat. Thank you. Ego, is it true Eddie Hearn set up a meeting with Al Heyman in New York? I don't know if he set it up, but he's coming to promote this week for the Danny Jacobs fight. So it's possible he set up a meeting with Al Heyman or Heyman people. This fight's not going to happen next, though. Joshua Wilder, I don't see it happening next. And it's because of Eddie Hearn. I don't think they want that next. They want Big Baby Miller Povetkin. Fans need to put pressure. Damn, these comments are going so fast. I couldn't even read them. Throw some more excuses out. How come Charlo don't deserve the fight with Golovkin? He did everything the WBC said. Now he's supposed to be the mandatory. Why don't he deserve it? Smash the like button. Because of his hair. He dyed his hair if he just got a cool cut. All these good fights. You know I'm working. All these good fights. Triple G, you gotta do something, baby. And let's not forget, he's a former champion. And someone said Charlo has to fight Lada to earn Triple G. Yeah, I'm full of shit. Because Triple G got called out by Lada. Lada is friends with Charlo. They used to spar together. So why does he have to? These motherfuckers is casuals. He got to fight his friend to get Triple G. Yeah, Edislandi Lada called out Triple G, and Triple G never accepted that. It's looking shake for all y'all. And I'm loving every minute of it. So Triple G got called out by Edislandi Lada, and he don't have to fight him. But stablemate, 2 guys training with Ronnie Shields, they got to fight each other. And Lada just lost, so he got to fight his stablemate. Once again, you see what they do? If you got a certain complexion, they got to eliminate each other. This is the best. That's the only way to put it. People who think like that. Because why are you so anxious to see why. Like, here's the deal. Charlo versus Jacobs, Charlo versus Andre, great fights. But let's see the Triple G fight next. See? That's how you stop that. I agree. I think Charlo versus Jacobs is an excellent fight after he fights Triple G. Let Charlo fight Triple G first, and then the winner fight Jacobs. I like that. But see, that's not what they want. They want it their way. They're going to tell you that Jacobs and Charlo should fight. Black Murderers Row, 2018. That's why they, you see people saying, oh, Charlo's talking shit to you, Errol Spence, and trying to create tension. You know what I mean? Divide and conquer. This dates back to like history. Divide and conquer. Triple G busy with Canelo in September, though. Well, that's because he chooses to. That's because he chooses to be busy with him. He don't have to. He could be like, man, I ain't waiting for Canelo. But see, he wants to wait. You know, I talked to Paulie the other day, and he said this. He said something like, he said, oh, there's ways that they could catch Canelo. Give him strict drug tests, and he gave me his whole like protocol. I'll put the video up soon. He gave me this whole like thing of it. He said, but the thing is, they don't want to catch him. They don't want to catch him, which is true. Boxing can fix a lot of these problems, but they don't want to. Like, they could get people like CJ Ross or Adelaide Bird, and if they have these scorecards that create public outrage, and you can make them like testify under oath that that's how you saw the fight. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna be on oath. You're under oath testifying that Canelo won 10 rounds, and then trying to explain it in front of some kind of jury or panel. That's gonna look crazy. Or say, hey, you know what? This is receiving so much criticism. We got to suspend you for a year and a half, no pay. I bet you these scorecards will come back more accurate at that point. But they don't do that because they don't care. Let's stop being disrespectful towards Triple G. Why can't we have respect like the men in Formula One, tennis, or rugby? Don't demonize it. See, you doing that AJ shit. At first, I was like, what the hell? I was like, what are you talking about? But I see you're doing. No, he's quoting Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua basically said that. Don't demonize it. He's just being a smart ass. Man, this boxing should be fake. This is really what it is. Like, so Triple G, he doesn't do it often, but there's been times where they say, hey, what do you think about Billy Joe Saunders? Oh, he's a clown, you know? So he could call people a clown. But then DBN did an interview with Abel, and they said, oh, he called him 3 little G's. So now I'm going to make him wait. No, it had nothing to do with the 3 little G's. You're going to make him wait because you don't want to fight him. Yeah, shout out to my dude Devin Haney. He looking official. See, Abel. I give it to Abel because I think he's smarter than some of the statements that he puts out. Like, it's not what he says. He just knows what it really is, so he's planting the seed. Like, the thing is this. This is the thing, people. Do you notice, for whatever, despite, hey, we got to get these likes up. I'm really about to get off this stream. I just looked at it. The likes have been stuck at this for like, I think like 10, 20 minutes. But anyway, that's crazy. The thing is this: on my channel, I'm honest. What I see, you know what I mean? I don't really have to take much back. Like, yeah, I've been wrong on fight predictions, and people hold that. Listen, people are still bringing up that. Like, they were like, "Oh, this is the guy that said that Danny Garcia was going to win a decision." I think I said a majority decision over Keith Thurman. They had to hold up like a fight prediction I got wrong, but they're not using stuff above like fight predictions. Like, I'm like, oh, I bet you Joshua and Wilder don't fight next, and then how that's probably going to come true. You know what I mean? They're not looking at stuff like that. Or this Triple G situation, I predicted it. But anyway, to me, I think Abel's trying to plant the seed. He's trying to plant the seed, and it's crazy because you look at it, and for me, I don't really have to take much back that I've said. I really don't. I can't think of the last thing where I'm like, damn, I regret saying it. If in fact it's the opposite. When I say something and then over time and then I see like, oh damn, that was true. That was accurate what I said. Like when a lot of these motherfuckers were saying Al Heyman ruined boxing, he was the cancer. I didn't say that. I wasn't saying that when they were saying that. He's running out of money and stuff. Where are those channels? How successful are they? How many views are they getting? You know what I'm saying? And look at these back-to-back blockbuster type double, triple, quadruple headers that Showtime's putting on. So it's just crazy. But like Abel's comment, he said whatever he said about black fighters, they fight in a style that's unpleasing. And now I don't know. I can't speak on behalf of him, but if I were him, I would be wishing I never said that because immediately you notice this. It's funny how karma works. You know what I mean? When you say stuff that you know is not true. Ever since Abel said that, you had the Mexican superstar fail a drug test. So he's promoting all this Mexican style. And then you had the Mexican fighter fail a drug test. You had the guy who you say fights Mexican style. You taught him Mexican style, Golovkin, who's fighting an opponent most people don't want to see him fight. All the while you criticize the black style, African-American fighters, say they fight an unpleasing style and that's why they don't sell. And you look at some of these top-notch fights that we just got, and they involve a black fighter. Jared Hurd versus Erislandy Lara. I was there. Classic. I really enjoyed it. Broner versus Vargas. One black fighter and a Mexican-American fighter. And it was a war. Gervonta Tank Davis and Cuellar involves a black guy. There was a stoppage. Jermall Charlo. Second round knockout. Brutal stuff. Involves a black guy. Wilder Ortiz. So you get it? Wilder Ortiz. Very fun fight. So Abel said all this about the black style and all this and doesn't want to, no one wants to see it. And since that point, since he said that, there's been some classic black guys, the black channels, the black guys in some fights. And I'm not saying that's the only ones that have good fights, because I really enjoyed Murat Gassiev, Abel's fighter, versus Dorticos. That was a very fun fight. Garcia Rios was fun. But I'm talking about after he said that comment, you've seen a lot of guys and not even they weren't in boring fights. You made it sound like black fighters fighting the style is unpleasing, aka is boring. Broner's fight wasn't boring. Jared Hurd didn't fight boring. Wilder didn't fight boring. They all actually showed massive character and heart. Shit is easy, man. Tank fought a newcomer to the weight class. Let's remember that. Hey, bro, I gotta remove your moderator. You've been putting some weird stuff. Box Watch TV. You've been putting some hate and stuff. We gotta take away your badge of honor right now, bro. We know who Tank fought. He still looked good in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a champion again. Like you've been putting some hate and stuff lately. Tank fought a good fight. He look. I mean, keep it, and if you want to keep it, see. No, I know you didn't say he didn't look good, but I've been doing this long enough. I know why you brought that up, bro. But he looked good. Just you know what I mean. Leave it at that. T Breeze gonna promote me ego. $2 super chat. Tank, like I said, see, this is the other thing. You guys have to be realistic. He missed weight his last fight, lost his title in his last fight, didn't look particularly as sharp as he normally did. So, I mean, it was a fight. But this is the thing: is like people are like mad at Jermall Charlo fighting Austin Charlo. That's not even a main event fight, so I don't really care. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, shout out to Philly. It's not the end of the world because that to me that's just an additional fight with additional names that we know on a card with the main event. You know what I mean? That Jermall Charlo, Austin Trout's game. He's a veteran. He's a guy who, if you don't stop him, and see, people don't understand this. Like Austin Trout only got stopped by Jared Hurd. Out of all the names, Canelo, Miguel Cotto, Edisland Lada, all these guys he fought, the only person that actually stopped him, not knocked him down, was Jared Hurd, and that was recent. But either way, it's not the main event. You know what I mean? You look at Golden Boy and Top Ranks main events. We don't even know the opposition. I know Austin Trout. I know Jermall Charlo. You know what I'm saying? But you look at the Golden Boy in Top Rank, and you'll know one of them, but you probably don't know. Like Brian Jennings is fighting on the Top Rank card. That's my dude. Shout out to Bye Bye. I know he's training, and maybe that's just where he wants for like where he's at right now. Takes him because he had a long layoff, but I don't even know who he's fighting right now. I just know he's fighting because I follow him. Do you know who he's fighting? Bryant Jennings. You know what I mean? Or like Mick Connellan, I seen he's fighting in Ireland. Who's he fighting? What's peak? I don't know what peak means. I mean, I know what the word peak is. Brooke or Khan? It's interesting, but I would pick Brooke probably. Yeah, I seen Khan said he said I came to your promoter. I'm chasing you. Yeah, but I don't think that was the case. Like for the last 4 years. Yo, I'm about to get out of here. I want to have a good night's sleep, I think. Because the vampire stream got me. And I want to be fresh because I still got a whole lot to talk about. Her and tall as fuck. I don't know where in Dallas that Spence is fighting. What's that play? American something? Might be there. You going to sleep alone? LOL. Bro, I'm in a hotel on business. Like, what are you talking about? Y'all are weird. He said you going to sleep alone. What? I didn't know how to sleep. Damn, y'all really be cared about my personal shit. So, y'all called him son. Y'all are funny as shit. Yeah, hey, Young Gun TV. That's crazy. Y'all are crazy. You're like, yeah, who's in bed with you? Like, hey, I'm out. I'm too tired for this. I'm done because these comments are out of pocket now. Peace out. I'll be back when I'm more re-energized. Stay tuned to the channel though. Moist. Hey, these comments are getting. If someone says something about utensils, I'm out. If I see the word utensils, I'm clicking off the stream right now. Now, but I'm about to get out of here and get some sleep. Because the vampire stream got me today. It's probably from chat. All right, someone say utensils. I told you, I'm out. Good night. I'll be back. You guys are making my stomach hurt. Stop. Please stop. Good night, Seattle. Good morning to UK. Yeah, I tried to tough this one out, but I started getting tired of it. You know, in the middle, I'm like, y'all crazy. Peace out. I'll be back when I'm re-energized.